Hello everybody, welcome back to the Game Muscle YouTube channel where we're live, we're back in Project Cars 2 and we're going to do some intense, pure, close, ultimate online racing with subscribers. We've got the server up, it's called Game Muscle Live, the password is T, Tango Echo Alpha. Feel free to join and we'll get to the track and we'll start racing. Those of you watching this as a catch-up video, feel free to tickle the like button, feel free to click the subscribe button and catch us next time we go live. Or just skip ahead and watch the races. They're normally pretty good, actually. We tend to be in the top 7. I normally finish in 7th place. Sometimes higher than that, you know, if we point the sim rig towards Mecca. Sometimes beautiful things happen. But the race is normally pretty good on our servers. Most people taking part are A to C safety rating. Most people, I mean, some people like me have the glorious, the absolutely phenomenal, beautiful S with the bright colours as well. So we just end up with fantastic racing for the most part. We're going to try some different content as well. I've not chosen the car yet. Chosen the car. Let's use English language vaguely properly. But we'll just get going in a minute. Hello everybody in chat. Welcome along. Hallo. Welcome. Welcome die bitte. Oh no, it's the new PlayerUnknown Battleground. I mean, to be fair, driving simulators are essentially that. Project Cars 2, let's change that over. We don't want to upset YouTube. There we go, should save that. Hi 2001 hippie. Oh no, you've aged yourself with your name there. Did your computer crash and you had to buy a new one in 2001 because of the Millennium Bug? Okay, let's have a look at the content. I think we can start off with Algarve. We're going to do some different tracks today to what we normally do. I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to boil this pickle. Hello 4LDIM. GT3 Spa. No. We will do that on the R3E hopefully, but not as religiously as some others tend to. There's only so much GT3 Spa can take. I wouldn't be anti it. Spa's a fantastic track. GT3 isn't too bad. The problem is when AC first came out, that's kind of all that was running. It still is all that was running. So I ended up driving that. I've driven it so I probably got, I don't know, upwards of 100 hours of Spa in a GT car. More than I've ever done at Brands Hatch. I'm going to try this GT4 Expo because I've not tried it yet. High Speed Pulse. Do you know Mud Runner? I do know it. I haven't got it. It's not my type of game really. Asty's joined the server. Ashley Hole, Naff Naff. Oh. Asty left the server. Format is C drive. I found out that my mouse doesn't work on my shorts. And I use my short mouse mat quite often. I have to use my leg here. Even that doesn't tend to work too well. It's all about the jeans. If you want to use your trousers or your legs as a mouse mat, you have to be wearing jeans apparently. It is Sunday evening. People are probably wondering, shall I join? Shall I go to sleep? Hello, Cobitanium. I think I will lower the license. I don't know what I got it set to actually. Give a chance for more people to join. We'll put it on. I tell you what, we'll put it on F to start with. Expect to get titwinkled, but if we start filling up, or there's a lot of crashes, we'll start moving out. That's normally what we do. I'm going to try this KTM GT4 because I've never driven it before, so I think it'd be nice to give it a go. I think Project Cars 2 DLC is going to be coming out soon as well, so it'll be interesting to see what those cars are like. 4 LD and DIM 4D3. No, unfortunately there's no crossplay, which would be really nice, but I think that it's hard for them to patch all the platforms at the same time. It's a lot easier for them to patch the PC version, but I mean fundamentally they're probably quite, not massively different, but you know, they're different with the controllers. I know there's some other aspects to them that are different. I mean, it's a lot harder to get games to run on console that are initially designed for PC, just because of the performance. I mean, consoles are just too slow. Unless you totally build a game for a console and design around it. Here we go again, Asti. There goes your A rating. Hi Joseph W, hope you're doing alright. Only S rating please. OTCR traction, he's got S. Look at these high ranking drivers. So far we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 S rated drivers. We're up there, top skill. Only the best a man can get. I feel like we need background music. Well, maybe just lift music would be fine. Just anything to spruce up the Bruce. Here we go. That's enough people to start qualifying. The people. Oh dear, Tom the fake dentist has joined. That's it. It's all over. Format your C drives, guys. We've lost. This is the problem with driving. You know, you get people that are good and they always beat you. Okay, we can begin quali, 15-minute quali, so people can join whilst we quali. No doubt we'll have a technical issue that causes us to have to restart the server anyway, so we shall see. KTM is quick. Nice, that'd be good. How do you even rank up? I can't find any service to race on unless rating is off. Best way to rank up is to join our servers and race with us. And pray that you're not at the back of the grid. That's probably the best way. Here we go. Portimao. I think, Doofer, we have an unfair... I think we get too much stick about this whole Brands Hatch thing. Well, look at the cockpit of this car. I'm going to try and actually, first of all, I will make a habit of trying to keep my head steady, because I know some of you get motion sick watching VR videos. So, there's Boris there checking his walkie-talkie. I don't know what he's doing. He's on the telephone. He's having an argument with someone. Look. Oh no, he's finished. Yeah, I know some people get motion sick, so I'm going to try my best to keep my head smooth. I'm going to imagine that my head is a smooth shot camera on a dolly, so I hope that helps. Should be able to join Bercy. Why does your OSW look massive? I don't know, probably just camera angles, it makes everything look weird. Look at this cockpit, it's crazy. Basically it's a KTM with a roof bolted on it. Got like cables, what is that? We've got like a bathroom light cable coming down there. Oh, it's a aerial for the probably for the what's it called? You know, splits and what have you. We've got a radio there. We've got a Motorola radio. It's like, this is like a police car. This isn't a race car. What is going on? Oh, I forgot to load Joy to Key. Get that up. What I've done is I'm using Joy to Key to convert switches, these switches on the shifters and the sequential into keyboard buttons. And the reason I've done that is so I don't have a Fanatec wheelbase, And it means I don't have to rebind in game if I want to use my shifter on my wheel. Fantastic. Is this a flappy paddle car though? Indeed it is. Oh, look at these. We've got a clutch on the wheel as well. Just no, just the flappies. Let's give this a go. Can you lower it to you? No. Sorry. Well, maybe later. We'll see. But not right now because we're in the server. Next race we can look at doing that. Right, first of all, I'm probably going to want to increase my steering lock. Okay, well, I'll look at setting up once we drive into the wall there. Just adjust my seat. I'll look at setting up for you. Hi, Aizen. Oh yeah, GoPro mount on the dash, isn't it? It does look like a camera mount of cars. Look at all this. Really nice cockpit details. This is part of racing. Just going to get my gun out of its holster. Let's turn this off. We did not leave that on the screen. Stalling. Oh no, what have I done? Permanently stalled. I clicked off the screen. There we go. Oh, I see. Yeah, sorry, I was looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, that's like my the one I've got as well. I don't have a GoPro. I have a Yi cam. Just warming up the engine by over revving it. Oh dear. Car wants to rotate. This is nimble. I'm not a big fan of R-Factor 2 at the moment. Personally. I don't think it's bad. But I'd wait for it to be developed more. I'd say at the moment Assetto Corsa, R3E, Project Cars 2, and then if you want to do sort of higher rank, multiplayer racing, and you just want to jump in and do multiplayer racing that's moderately clean, then go for something like iRacing. This track's really nice, but certainly tricky. Tons of blind corners on this circuit that take a while to get used to. This car goes where you point it. Yeah, this track's actually a free track in racing experience. So if you want to try this track out and you haven't got no pennies, download Race Room for free and give it a go. Still Birch. It will happen eventually at some point. It's too expensive. That's what I say. Race Room, AC, Project Cars 2. That's what I tend to play the most of. Really enjoy them. Just try and be delicate with this. This is quite a refined car. Nice engine sounds as well. Tons of warning before it pops out. Just being delicate here. What cars and track? Well, what I would do for Race Room is I'd always recommend getting. I'd highly recommend getting a track pack for Race Room, or getting as many tracks as possible first, because then that allows you to join anything that's running. And then I'd probably just get like the Callaway, the new GT3 Callaway Corvette C7, I think it is that's nice. Handles really nice. The 90s DTM cars they've got. It's a Mercedes. They've got the Mercedes DTM car. That's really fun. That comes in the starter pack. So if you were to buy like whatever your favourite GT3 car is, as many tracks as you can get, and then say like get the starter pack. Right, do it in the order. do it in this order. You get VRP from the race room store. You then get the starter pack, and then you buy like the American track pack and the European track pack. They're on half price at the moment. And then buy the GT3 car of your choosing, and with that you get a ton of content, and it should probably cost about 25 quid, I think, especially as tracks on sale at the moment. Oh yeah, well that R Factor 2 does have like day, night, weather. I think at the moment the people that would really benefit from getting R Factor 2 are those that do specific league racing and specifically enjoy endurance racing. That seems to be what R Factor 2 shines at the moment, is what, you know, the endurance racers use R Factor 2 because it's got that feature set. So it's got VR support in R Factor 2 as well. I don't think R Factor 2 is bad, it's just not suited to me, to what I do with sim racing now. Oh, I'd definitely say that if you've got a thing for vintage cars, the 1960s Formula cars and the vintage Monaco and the vintage Spa in R Factor 2 is very, very nicely done. They're very enjoyable to drive. So, you know, like all simulators, there's good and bad points to it. Just for what I tend to do at the moment, which is, we're starting to do longer races now, but we tend to do, you know, a lot of racing with subs and tend to do mostly sprint races. Just to, you know, just get drive different cars, drive different tracks, and just get situations where we get an opportunity to do lots of racing. It tends to be what I do, and R Factor 2 is not necessarily that suited for that format. Lots of leagues tend to use R Factor 2 though, so. Yeah, rainless rain. It's weird that they had rain. They had a rain effect at one point in 2012, and they got rid of it for some reason. The road gets shiny and wet. Oh yeah, I really like the Force Feedback's a little bit over the top, but yeah, the Megane Trophy and the Honda NSX are really nice in R Factor 2. As I say, I don't dislike it. It's in many ways. It's just not that suited to what we tend to be doing. If you've got a direct drive wheel, then R Factor 2 is quite fun to play. But I actually generally prefer the Force Feedback in AC to R Factor 2 in terms of front end load, understeer, feel. R Factor 2 is kind of, it depends on the car. This is not the case with the Honda NSX, but some of the cars tend to seem a bit exaggerated in the force feedback feel, which you can turn down, but then that turns down other stuff, so. Swings and roundabouts. Ripped content from AC is a great feature. Oh dear, I love the politics, sim racing politics. So funny. Tears. The only politics I get involved in is winding up iRaces, really. It's my part-time hobby. Bro, I bought an OSW a month ago and set it up this week, but when I go over bumps in the road, I feel no force feedback for the bumps. In what simulator? Depends on your simulator. Two minutes 50 left. I'm currently in 8th place. Hi after midnight. That's all right. It wasn't really testing it. We were racing it. I think it was last week on our live stream. We ended up. It was on SimRacing system. That's why I played it. Otherwise, some people said, "Oh, check it out. It's good," but you know, you never know. And it was on SimRacing system. So we did a race in that, and that was just really fun. Also, the Janetta in Project Cars 2 was really fun. But anyway, so we did that race, and then we ended up. I had so much fun driving that car that we ended up creating a server. One of the community members set up a server, and we just went from track to track with the Janetta. Absolutely fantastic. So good job on your. I think you did the Motec, didn't you? The Motec display. I think you were saying. Really, really nice mod car. The only thing, it's not the modder's fault. The only thing that's annoying about that car is the dash, the front column. It's part of the real car. It's not, you know, modders have done a perfect job. But the front column blocks your view so much. It's unbelievable. I'm surprised a car manufacturer, especially one that, you know, people only buy those cars for racing. I've never seen one on the road. They all get bought by the race teams before they end up on a public road anyway. But you would have thought a car for racing, you know, that you would design it like this. If you look at this crossbow, GT4 crossbow, the view out the windscreen is phenomenal. You know, we've got roll cage. That's it. Yeah, well, R-Factor Pro, Kev, is kind of like a different thing. It's like if you, I don't know if you know about Armour, Operation Flashpoint in Armour, but basically Armour originally was based on VBS, Virtual Battle System, I think it's called. And what you find with Pro versions of software like that, and this is the case with R-Factor Pro, R-Factor Pro acts as more of like a framework that people let license, and then they'll, race teams for example, will license that framework, and then they build their own physics into it, they implement their own car, they do their own work on it, to the point where R-Factor Pro isn't really one thing, it's just an initial framework. So when people talk about R-Factor Pro, they could be talking about something that's very similar to R-Factor 1, or they could be talking about a race team that's done a very custom job on it. And I know someone that's driven R-Factor Pro at a Formula 1 team, and their version, they were saying, it was exactly the same as R-Factor 1. Exactly, like 100%. It was R-Factor 1, because that specific Formula 1 team hadn't done much to R-Factor Pro. But I'm sure if you went to another team, like Red Bull, Ferrari or whoever, what you'd find is they would have crazy tyre model calculations, and it would be integrated into all their systems, and they'd be using it for driver in the loop testing and everything. Stuff frankly, that's of no interest to home sim racers. Hi Billy Strange, I just missed your message, so I was just cruising whilst talking there. Whip to Whip, hello. Bedrock Zoo, hello. It's not R-Factor Pro that has a city scanned. It's that there are laser scan tracks that teams can probably buy as part of the R-Factor Pro license. So, you know, it's a separate licensing arrangement. So when, as I say, when someone says R-Factor Pro, it's not really one thing. It's more a framework, and you know, it's more on the business side of sim racing and the professional side of sim racing. Which doesn't automatically mean though, even with teams that have done insane development on it, it doesn't necessarily mean that the end drive is actually better than anything you've got at home. It might the end drive of the cars in R-Factor Pro might give more usable data for race teams, and it might offer more accurate stuff in terms of when they do car setups and how that affects their car and how that would mirror with real world, as I say. But in terms of like the general end approach and how the tyres are on the limit, the force feedback and stuff, there's no necessary reason why that would be any better. than what you have with your general home simulators. It's really, you know, and again, it would depend. Some racings might have something that is a lot better, some won't. Oh, you got the Ginetta, nice one, Billy. It's a really nice car in AC. Who ordered city road scans? I think what you find with a lot of that laser data is it's, you know, you'll have engineering companies, architects, city planners. You know, there's people that go out and get this crazy laser data, and then other people that take that laser data and make it usable in real-time engines, and you know, there's a whole industry behind that. Don't you think that with the technology one day the sim race will get, well, there's no need for it, Kev B. As I say, the end drive might, realistically, probably won't be much different. Because you're not, the thing is, as a sim racer, you're not taking any of these cars out on a real track, and you don't, you know, you're not using it to shave off half a second or quarter of a second or test a setup with your real world car. So it's pretty much irrelevant. What really matters, and maybe this is partly my opinion, but what really matters is simply having cars that generally handle like cars. You know, that's really what's important. And if you could then take those skills, and if you wanted to, use them in real world. But real world driving is totally different to sim racing in many ways. Very similar, same sort of skills, but also totally different. So, you know, I need to try the Wreckfest update, Paul B. Maybe we could try that before we finish tonight. Actually, I've installed it. I just need to give it a go. It's set up. I'm going to make my steering a bit tighter. So to make your steering tighter, you want a lower steering ratio. Of course, I always get confused by this because in Race Room you turn up the steering ratio to make the steering more responsive. Totally does me head in. 48 laps. That's not what we're needing. This is a 10-minute race. We've got enough fuel to power a small country there. I'll do. Save. Right, nice one. Cars that handle like toasters. Oh, more realistic graphics. Well, there's no reason why you can't have more realistic graphics in any of these simulators. It depends what you mean by more realistic graphics. You'll probably find with the Pro Sims they just use baked textures because they're not really interested in dynamic light or anything. Here we go. Portimao. First time driving this KTM roof boat. This should be interesting. Car sounds nice. This track's a bit brutal for these tight corners, so we have to try and keep things safe. I hope that everyone else does as well. Fantastic driving by the guys in front so far. A bit of a pump from Ontoka Spliff and Yasang coming into contact. Unfortunately, Wreckfest doesn't have VR support. Whoa, he's mowing the lawn. Reaction there to avoid the accident. A bit late on my braking, but actually worked out okay. Up into 5th place we go. SWA Verbal retries the track to our right. Oh dear. Car's got a really nice forgiving slip to it. That's alright, Kev B. Thanks for joining the chat room. I haven't tried Microsoft Mixed Reality. I'd say it's probably not good for sim racing because at the moment the sort of software support is a little bit sketchy in some ways. In theory, they should just work with Steam. OpenVR, Steam VR, whatever you want to call it. In theory it should just work, but in practice that's not always the case, so maybe in a year's time, or maybe in 6 months' time, it'll be easier to gauge it. I've not tried any of them myself. In terms of the actual headset technicalities, the tracking, the screens, they should be okay. And in some ways probably I'll get less screen door, similar field of view, and the tracking, from my research, seems as if it generally is reasonably good. For driving sims at least. but I'd say the software support is going to be sketchy, and then the performance you get with games is going to be a bit sketchy at the moment. So I would hold off. Got a bit of a punt there, but caught it. Tom, the fake dentist in front of us, trying to pass Mad Alka Soul Destroyer. Nice subtle name he's got there. Let's go down into first gear. This car's got a nice amount of grip. It's got a super progressive slip. Hi, Rhino's Race Room. But I will be looking to get a Microsoft headset at some point. I really wanted to get the Samsung one, but they didn't release it in the UK, so because that actually had a high resolution panel, so it'd be quite interesting to compare. But it's not come out in Europe, so denied. Yeah, this car is super progressive. A little bit floaty, I guess. It's like a more planted version of the Megane Trophy that's in Project Cars 2. Quite nice to drive though. Sneak one up the inside here, don't want to squeeze him too much. Just give him a little bit of a squeeze. Lemon juice him. Tom the fake dentist in third. Off we go. Nice clean driving. Hi Kenny Stewart, we're doing alright. Just started. Oh. Scarf! 3 aisle. Oh, I'm going to get Hitler White in for that. Thanks for the donation. Thanks for giving me the penalty. Really appreciate that. Thanks for supporting the channel. Now we will battle for 4th place. Whoa, 5th place. 7th, 6th place. Bloody hell. Totally punished there. I'll accept the donation though. I really appreciate that. Pay to win this game, or pay to lose in that case. Hi Tim Najabor. Let's talk iRacing. Let's not talk iRacing. Hi Dragon Model as well. Welcome along. Car still brakes quite well even when you start to lock up the wheels, which is nice. Die Hard is on. I mean, you got it on like DVD. I mean, it's not like the 90s and 80s where you'd have to watch films on TV to watch them. Is it the first Die Hard? That's the best one. Die Hard 2's alright. Well, was it 3 that wasn't very good? There's one of them that's not very good. Jab and Frost. I probably will renew my iRacing account at some point and do some iRacing. But say, it's kind of like with R Factor. It's the same thing with R Factor 2, where it's not necessarily suited to what we do. Oh, come on. Just stick at high speed, which is nice. Jab and Frost. No! Turned into Darth Vader. I've just had a cookie and a cup of tea, so I'm in a good mood. As long as I'm in a good mood, I recommend everything. When I'm in a bad mood, I just, you know, I don't recommend anything at all. But bipolar sim racing here. Whoa, there we go. I'm starting to push a bit more aggressively here. We've only got 3 minutes to 9. Oh, John Fitzgerald. Thank you. Welcome along. Thank you for supporting us. With the 10 US dollars, dollary dues. I could buy. Oh, you could buy a hot dog with that. You could buy a hamburger. In America, food's super cheap and you get giant portions. If I ever go to America, I'll just have to get kids' meals because everything will seem like ginormous. Can't even get super-sized McDonald's meals in the UK. But thanks for supporting us. Thanks for that. Them tea bags. Oh, I'm going to push nicely when that when YouTube super chats come up. They display on the chat, so I don't have to take my headset off and look at the stream view. I need to put. Oh no, it won't work actually. It's on a separate PC. As I said, I could put a YouTube screen in the game, and then I'd have to have YouTube running and probably slow the computer down a touch. I'm in your cockpit. Hello! We've got a ghost watching us. That's got quite creepy actually. That's quite spooky. Giving a bit of a kiss. He's not even wearing a seatbelt. Thank you, Mr. Old Miguel. We've got a car behind us now. It's just our engine. At high speed, this engine sounds as if you've got a vehicle next to you. I quite like this car. It's quite stable. It has that GT4 vibe to it. Server password endisforever22 is T, Tango Echo Alpha in capital letters. It's always T. We value security at Game of Muscle videos. See my crotch rocket? We've got a car right behind us. Trying to hold on to this. Yeah, so Project Cars 2 DLC, have they announced an official date for its release yet? Can you tell me in chat if they've done that? Double check before I start talking about it. have they got a release date for the DLC? Have they announced it? I don't know. Tickle that sausage. Lobby's called Game of Muscle Live, I think. Should be. Something along those lines. It's always Game of Muscle something. It's all about the vanity. This has been a nice warm-up race. I have a bit of a soft spot for the crossbows. This one oversteers a bit more than the open top one actually, which is quite nice. It does understeer at high speed. Have they said 20th of December? No, you're thinking of AC DLC, aren't you? We're being passed here. Look at that. We should be able to double back round him here. Nice. You can't really take that corner on the inside particularly fast. Unfortunate for Toka Spliff. Nice driving by him though, keeping it clean. Got to defend on the left hand side here. This vehicle does not use a handbrake. I don't think it does have a handbrake. I'm not sure if you need a handbrake in a race car. Oh, he's getting closer. Really nice track. Really nice flow to this track. Yeah, AC's 20th of December. Not sure about Project Cars 2 DLC, but hopefully, I did get an email from the Pac-Man. Hopefully we'll be able to review it soon, check it out, which would be cool. So look out for that. I won't be able to say anything bad about it though. If it's terrible, I won't be able to say anything bad because the Pac-Man will do me in. You don't want to upset the Pac-Man. Oh dear, let's not get drafted on the start-finish line. Keep the foot down here. Not a bad car, you know. Very, very easy to drive. So that's the tin top. Oh no! I nearly got his tin top KTM crossbow. Fantastic car. What a bananas interior. And Portimao in Portugal. What a fantastic circuit. That was good fun. Nice driving by everyone. Look at the results in a second. They should pop up on the screen. think it was VP Gleason's in first, Tom the Fake Dentist in second, Asti in third. I don't know who Sue is in fourth. We came fifth, and Toka Spliff in sixth. Mad Owl K. I can't. AKA Soul Destroyer came fourth. Well done. The server might be full, Dario. That's probably why you can't see it. When the server gets full, you can't join, unfortunately. Okay. Hey, Cunningham Industries. There we go. VP Isaac is who won. There we go. A bit confused there. Nice driving. Best lap, 1 minute 52. Oh, okay, so the top three were all on it. And then we were, and I was not on it. The rest of us were sort of were butchering at least 2 or 3 corners there, but that happens. A bit more practice needed. Hang on a second, guys. Do BMW GT4, okay. I didn't mind the race director. You just have to be extra careful with cutting, to be honest. I mean, yeah, it is frustrating, but you just have to then give that additional leeway. I mean, in that race, we just had to slow down the once, which was annoying, and it probably cost us a place. But, you know, it's not the end of the world. Who's telling me to... That's better. Can I finish getting penalties? I don't know. Hi, Isaac Gleason. I don't know what the audio problem was. It might have been that the audio wasn't... So I got Avidity. With Oculus Dash 2.0, you have to have a Windows app pinned inside the game for the dual audio thing for the audio to play through my headset and through my TV, or well, the Elgato. So that might be what was causing the problem. It's all working now. I have under double up. We just talked about that a bit ago. Too late to the party, boy. Too late to the party. Okay, different car. Let's have a look. Had to slow down 6 times. You need to stop cutting the track, boy. I only got the one slow down because I was too busy reading the kind donation from Scarl3SL. Fortunately, John Fitzgerald donated through chat, so I didn't have to look at that on the screen. Scar was... I can't read his bloody name. Scarl3SR is just was trolling us. Wood Plank Simulator. They're good wood planks, the GT3 cars in... yeah, let's give the IndyCar a go, you know. I haven't tried it since this update, and the snappier cars... I say this update, you know, the last update they did. The snappier cars have definitely got better in Project Cars 2. Whatever they did to their tyre model. Where are you? Let's do it per class, that'll be easier. Yeah, let's give the IndyCars a go. This is going to be a bad idea. Road, there we go. The Chevy one is the best. I don't know my IndyCars. Chevy Road, okay. Let's have a look. What track should we do this time? Need something with a bit of space. I mean, Silverstone might be a good idea. Although they race IndyCar at fairly... we could do it at the Daytona Road Circuit. I mean, that's a kind of overly road. I don't like Dubai Autodrome. It's not a track I enjoy. We'll do a GT4 at some point, don't worry. Would you consider a race room with substreams? Yeah, we will be. We're going to schedule it into things. I'm going to be away for a bit at Christmas, but we'll start having a schedule for different sims. Laguna Seca could be good with IndyCar. Long Beach to do IndyCar, that could be interesting. I'm trying to think of something. We could do Daytona Road. I don't know the track at all, but we could give it a go. Let's do Daytona Road then, yeah. It seems traditional. I feel like I'm playing an arcade game. Daytona, let's go away. Watkins Glen. That's a good... Yeah, that might be better. Is that in here? Oh. Scar 3SR has become a sponsor. Welcome. Thank you. There we go. I haven't got sound on there. Thank you for sponsoring us. Appreciate that. welcome to the family. He probably just did that out of guilt for losing us a place in that race. Okay, we'll do. Did you say Willow's? Oh no. What track did you say, Robert? Robert and Guru. What circuit did you say? I've forgotten already. Did you say Willow Springs or Watkins Glen? Just how about, okay, how about we do let's do this IndyCar at you know, the traditional, and then we will do Watkins Glen in a different car. I think that'll be safer, because I mean, you're bearing in mind a lot of people on this server are lower rank, so this is probably going to be safer. Yeah, sure, the oval track's going to be safer. Fingers crossed it'll be a bit safer. So we'll do that, and then we'll do Watkins Glen after. And we'll see how this goes, and we'll do Watkins Glen. Does that sound like a deal, Mr. Robert? Don't ignore the Robert and Guru, or he will be found at your doorstep wearing no clothes, and he will punish you.
3, 2, 1, go.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Bailey boy, for spoilers. He's got a GIF in the background. I didn't even know that was possible. Look at that. Thank you, Bailey boy. Really appreciate that. Thanks for supporting us. Come in the chat room. What a legend. Okay, Robert and Guru is satisfied. Get tit-winkled at the end. That's alright. I enjoy good Christmas tit-winkling. It'll be fine. One slot in this server if someone was waiting to join. I think we'll stick to 15-minute practice because I need the practice. And we'll do a 15-minute race. 10 minutes just seems too short to me. Start, that's fine. It's all good. Start it off, boys. Let's hope this car's not garbage, otherwise we're in trouble. Is P cars worth getting if I have iRacing and spent a fair amount of tracks and cars? Well, I mean, it depends. It depends. To be honest, I mean, people that do a lot of iRacing tend to only play iRacing, and then they tend to get addicted to the rating and the multiplayer in iRacing. You know, that whole system. And if you've bought into it, most people I know that are really into iRacing don't get the same thrill from other simulators. So it's hard to say if you're an iRacer and that's destroyed your mind, as iRacing does, then you might not enjoy it so much. Having said that, I do know some other iRacers that equally play Assetto Corsa, Project Cars 2, R Factor 2 and Racer and what have you. So it's hard for me to say for you. Personally, I think you get really nice content in Project Cars 2, and for our servers that we do, it's fantastic. And if you join our servers, we normally have really good racing, to be honest. If you've got a group of friends you can drive with, that as well is really nice. Get smokes rank you. Well, you're not smoking anyone, are you? Your name's a contradiction. Oh yeah, I don't know about oval racing. All I know is that I think iRacing is probably iRacing. Some of the older oval games are probably a lot better for oval racing. I really don't do oval racing, so it's not my it's not my thing. What am I going to do with the car? Let's tighten her up, tighten this beauty up if I can find it. There we go. So it's already pretty tight. It's tight enough. Let's give this a go. Car in front seems to be having a bit of a jitter. Here we go. Look at this. So we're now in the IndyCar at Indianapolis Road Circuit. Fantastic vehicle. Feels a bit disjointed, the fact that I'm in a Formula 1 position, but I'm not in real life, so that's a bit wonky. Don't know what this is for here on the right. Don't know what that's about. Got one. Oh, it's to remove the the hatch, the hands device attachment unit. That's what I'm calling it. We've got a radio. I don't know if that's for the radio or the steering wheel. Oh, it's just the electronics on the dash that plugs in there. Is that the brake bias? Weird that it says rear soft hard. We've got a little button there. I don't know what that does either. Oh no, look, we've got one on either side. Don't know what that's about. And what's this over here? We've got a cable coming out from the side there, going into the mirror. Do not know. Daytona, that's what I meant. I don't know. I don't know my oval tracks, guys. Don't ask me. Don't worry about it, Captain Carrot. Everyone has to start somewhere. Some of us continue to suck perpetually, but don't worry about it. Where we joined the track from? Okay, we're following it around here. Dear God, this has got acceleration. A little bit of acceleration. Woo! This is a bit nippy. Nice. Oh, it's pulling itself out. Try and remember the layout here. I don't know this circuit. It's alright, Scar 3 SL. Donations of death. They should have it as a feature in real world driving. You know, if you have a Formula 1 driver you don't like, you should be able to donate to them in the cockpit and they have to read it out. That'll balance the field out. Be better than fan boost that got in Formula E. Whoa! Oh, okay. Sorry. We've got... Sorry about that. Whoa, there goes some bodywork. There's a traffic cone. Sorry about that. There's a left-hand turn there. We're learning. Learn as you go. Kill your competitors. I find if you murder your opponents, it's a lot easier to win. Oh, it's a tight corner. Should have really have learned this track. I mean, it is like, not necessarily the best of road circuits, but it is a classic. Or well-known one. There's curves. Oh, bloody hell, I've not even... I don't think I've even bound it. Let's have a look. No, that's increased brake bias. No, I don't think I've bound it. No. No, we don't even have it bound. We'll have to look at the controls. Try and get a lap in. Hi, Johnny Cage. Nice alien. Did you see that UFO footage from the American military just put out? Pretty funny. I don't know. It probably looks to me like it's an experimental drone of some kind. Obviously, it would be rather unlikely for it to actually be aliens. And that just teenage joyriding aliens. Pretty cool though. Seems to confuse the pilots that were tracking it. Another bit of UFO footage, even if it's silly, it's all good fun. I don't know where we need to start braking. Easy does it. It's flying a UFO. I don't know where the track's going. Welcome to Driving Blind with Muscle. You can pick things up a bit here. Yeah. Well, I think I'm fairly confident it was a traffic cone, so I'm not sure if it was a UFO. That's how they disguise the spaceships these days, as traffic cones. You never associate a traffic cone with alien life, and they know that. Oh no, we're going to get Charlie White in for that. No, but he's asleep apparently. Well, it's going to be our first time lap, but it's going to be awful, but we're learning. This is literally, I think this is really the first time I've driven at this circuit, so forgive me for being slower than a snail, just stuck on a gravel path. This is flat out here. Heavy braking there. Paul Ricard to the alien zebra track. Whoa! Once you lose the back, you've lost it. So that's going to be bloody annoying. That's going to be frustrating. This drives like an iRacing car. When you lose the back, you're gone. Done. Game over. Low speed trail braking is not a good idea. Yeah, Paul Ricard's a really hard circuit to learn, especially the compressed zebra the blue alien zebra that's been squashed at the side of the circuit. But thanks to the awesome mod version of the track in AC, mostly learned that. Quite a nice version in Race Room as well, actually. Didn't you mess? No, I didn't. I pushed a button and it changed it by 1 factor. But it's not brake bias. It's just the car goes over the limit. You're done. You have to. So out on the power actually. You can go over the limit on the power and counter steer it a bit. It's the low speed trail brake in mid corner. Because once you're already at the limit and you're turning and then you put the brake on, you just lose all grip. So really, get the braking done in a straight line. .14th at the moment. Oh, at high speed the downforce sticks the car to the road a bit, so you can be a bit more aggressive with it. Get away with slipping out the back a bit. It's not Rhino's Race Room. It's not too bad a track to learn, I don't think, because there's not that many corners. So most of it's bloody roundabout. I'm actually quite enjoying the flow of this, which is sacrilege to say because I know this is a filthy yank track. SWA Verbal comes out the pits in front of us. 2 minutes 46 left on the clock. We need to get a lap in here. This was flat out. Can't remember that. I'm actually looking forward to this race as long as we don't tickle ourselves. This corner, we've got a brake in a straight line. Then get on the power mid to late way through it. We're good. SWA Verbal seems to be a lot faster than us. Quite sure about the brake point for this corner, to be honest. Oh, surely that's... Nope, we got away with it. A bit forgiving there. Oh, remember to buy the curves button. Thanks for that, Doofo. I'll have to check it out. I'm sure it's normally this button. I don't know why it's not. Whoa, hello! Surprise of the day there. Seventh, of course. We're trying to qualify past the back marker, then we both go either side of him. He was like, I don't want to be the jam. I don't want to be a sandwich. We were the bread, he was the filling. These cars are quite good fun, a bit unforgiving over the limit. But fun to drive nonetheless. Hi Riley Jack. I can't read that this second. Whoa! On the chicane you can cut a bit more than you think you can. Alright, nice. I think that's what we've been doing by accident. Hamburger. Fiddlesticks. Gee, what do you know? Got to think like an American to drive like American. Whoa! That's a banana chicane. Stab that brake. Slap the steering. It's going to be our last lap here. Oh, due to our drafting here, we're getting a beast lap. 8th place. It's alright. That was... Whoa, no, don't kill him. AI's out of control. That was quite good fun, you know. Surprising. Yeah, Chili Dog, we'll have to watch out for that. I think we'll try and be conservative, but no doubt we're just going to go straight across it. I only just learnt that there was a chicane there 4 laps ago and murdered someone in the process. Asti's 3 seconds better than us, so I don't know how much of that he got from drafting, but I assume he's got at least a second or 2 seconds of that just through driving the track better than us. Maybe he's got a bit of a setup as well. That's the problem with Formula vehicles. They are massively affected by setup changes. I mean, the faster a vehicle is as well, the more setup comes into play. Yeah, I will do. I've got to wait for... Oh, no, I don't. That's a good point. I thought I had to wait for that to finish. I've got a feeling this is going to break stuff. Was it KERS or DRS? That's right, we'll map both of them just in case. I'm using the TI, yeah. 1080 Ti in the PC at the moment. Bedrock Zoo, whoopee, I'm dead last. What's KERS? KERS is it's like an electronic engine boost. You have like an electronic motor that adds additional boost to the torque. Asti in first, VP Isaac second, Sando third, Fez Fox fourth, Danny Hyman fifth, Antoine Jacquet sixth, Corny 7th, Toker Spiff 8th, we're in 9th, and Nuff Nuff in 10th. That's your lineup for this race. Oh yeah, fuel. Well, I don't know how much... I don't know how long these races are going to be. I think we've got enough fuel. Didn't check how long each lap was, so I'm sure that's too much, but you know, we're going to be so slow anyway, there'll be so many penalties, it's not going to make much difference. We'll just try and make the most of it. Here we go. Just KERS, okay. I think I bound KERS to the nice big button. Hopefully I did. Be easier to reach. So, 15-minute race here at Daytona. Daytona, let's go away. Oh, welcome, Allchart1776. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for subscribing. We've got a car to the right that's having a bit of a spasm. The driver's cold, shaking that vehicle. Maybe he's trying to warm up the tyres whilst being sat stationary. Pro skills. Next level tyre warming skill. Hi, Commander Y-Fronts. Anyone run VR on this game with the GTX 780? You probably struggle. I'd say for Project Cars 2, a 1070 really is likely to be the minimum if you want it to look reasonable. Oh, bloody hell, rolling start. Caught me by surprise. Terrifying. Oh dear, we can see the dandy highwayman in front of us. Antoine Jacquet, Toker Spliff. Behind us. Here we go. Whoa, there goes the first car off the circuit. Oh, 5th place going for the mowing the lawn. Spot gardening, why not? Not been titwinkled so far, but I'm expecting titwinkling action to come in as we get on the power a bit too heavy there. This one's flat out, forgot. Let's take the first lap easy, boys. Come on, no need to rush. Plenty of time for us to crash into each other later on. 15 minutes. Oh no! Fez Fox has just blocked SWA Verbal, I think. Or VSC Cleason's. He lost it, I think. Might have been tapped. I pushed him over the limit. There we go. There's our curse button. I pushed it at the wrong time. I'm an idiot. Just want to see if it worked. Traffic jam, jet sky, Sondo. I'm expecting a car in the wall. There it is. Oh, there he goes. Take that a bit wide. Well, there's a bit of body work into the audience. Watch out. Well, we're still alive. 5th place. Absolute disaster for everyone else. Oh no. Dandy Hyman's come into contact with Jasky. We've got a car to our left and a car behind us. Just down the inside. They're driving nice and safe there. Appreciate that. Nice and easy, guys. No rush. That's nice, smooth driving here. Some accidents, but you know, first time on this circuit with this car for many people, I think. Flat out, what am I doing? I keep forgetting. I could never be a barista. I'd forget everyone's order within 2 seconds. I have to do things like 40 times before I remember them. Hopefully by the end of this race we'll remember that's a flat out corner. I know. I do think people drive extra cautious around us because they think, oh, they're gonna get called out for the tip winkle. Oh dear. Oh, we got a car on the wall. It's Dandy Highwayman. I'm going to stick on the inside here. Car seems nice and stable. We should expect it with what probably amounts to hundreds of kilograms of downforce. I'm going to back out of this. Forget that. I'm getting this draft. I'm sorry. Understeer there. Sorry. Didn't take him out. Sorry about that, Rover boy. Got a bit more understeer as we came out off the speed there. Oh, that wasn't nice. Come on, man. At least tap me gently. Total takeout there. Oh, he did do it on purpose, but I think he probably just missed the break point. But we haven't lost any places. Flat out. Well, we lost a couple of places, but we'll get them back. I think it's easy to go over the brakes with this car and just keep going in a straight line. SWA Verbal's behind us. Maybe we can work together and draft away forwards. Oh, we're in 7th place, of course. So it was told. Woo! Like that chicane. Maybe Rover Boy thought he saw a tennis ball and he went for it. Oh, the boys, there's a ball. It's actually Labrador. There we go. We're just one place off 7th, Route 32. Welcome to the stream. Look at the car bodywork. Looks awesome. Ginormous fins behind the rear wheel. Flat out, flat out. I need a poster. I need someone in the stands with a big poster saying flat out. I love it in VR when you're driving close to other drivers. We're just in his draft range here. So should we catch him for the chicane? Don't want to go past him yet. I want to get him in the second. Okay, I could do that any slower. So slow. What a mess. I use a push to pass. My plan was to get behind him through that chicane. I don't know where the brake point is for the chicane. I need to work something out to actually brake on so that I can get the speed through there. Fantastic driving, so nice in VR when you're right next to another vehicle. Flat out, flat out. Okay. Oh, there's no way I can check that. Jim Russell, thank you. Thank you, Jim Russell. Oh my god. Thanks for the donation, Jim Russell, and thanks for supporting us. Oh, Fez Fox is... Jim Russell just rustled Fez Fox off the track there. Thank you for supporting us, Jim Russell. Really appreciate that. Dollary doos. That's a box of Twinings. Fantastic. Where's the brake point for this? That's better though. Whoa, Esteban Verbo's surely got a penalty there. Oh, we're in 7th now. It's all Jim Russell's doing. Oh, Esteban Verbo's going around the outside of Mad, aka Hatter. They're fighting with each other. So, oh, he doesn't know where to go. Left, right, left, right. He's not sure. Whoa! At speed you're alright with this because you can actually get on the power and correct it, which is cool. And it does kind of align itself. Flat out, flat out, flat out. And SW Verbo's going to flip his car. I'm expecting these vehicles in front to absolutely smash dangle each other. Whoa! Powering out of that. So good. We're getting on the power a bit earlier. We've only got 5 minutes left. Might as well try and push a bit harder. All or nothing. Balls to the felt. SW Verbo's going for the pass on the right hand side of Connery. And he's got past him. Connery having to deal with it. Let's get the speed through here. Come on. Bloody hell. That was a bit ragged. How much is a good gaming wheel? Joel Osteen in chat. Oh no, SWA Verbo's got a penalty, I think. It depends what wheel you want to get. By good gaming wheel, I'd say the two cheapest good gaming wheels would be the G29 as the cheapest good gaming wheel, and then a Thrustmaster T300 is really nice. So a G29 you can normally pick up, if you're in the UK, it's normally about £130, and a T300 would normally set you around about £200. But it depends what you mean by good, because obviously there's a... I'm assuming by good you mean perfectly usable and perfectly fine. I mean, T150 actually would be good in that sense. But I would... at the lowest end I'd go for a G29, G920 myself. And purely because it has the quite nice pedals for what you get for the price. Has good pedals, and pedals are really important for driving fast. Oh, nice move. SWA Verbal's back in the mix. This is a nice thing with this sort of racing. I mean, it's a nice change from the traditional road racing. Let's try not to be so ragged this time. I would be... My car would smell like a farmyard going through that in real life. I honestly don't think I would have the testicles to drive this in real life at that speed through that chicane. To be honest, I'd be quite happy driving a Formula 1 car around a track with runoff, but an Indy car on an oval with a chicane like that, I don't think my testicles are big enough for that, you know. I don't know. If someone said, look, here's a driving an Indy car, you'd have to do it, wouldn't you? You'd have to do it, because you'd be, you know. That's like someone going, oh, here is £20,000. You wouldn't really turn it down, would you? So I would have to accept it, but I would be. I'd probably be institutionalised after taking that chicane. Maybe it's not. I was going to say maybe it's not so bad in real life, but I mean with the G-forces as well. I mean, yeah, in real life maybe the car's a little bit more stable. Maybe they just take it a bit more leisurely than what we're doing here to make it less extreme, but still, that is a testicle corner. Charlie Dog, that is true. I mean, that is the case, but I definitely think you find certain setups make it easier. I mean, I definitely found, for example, the G25 way easier to drive with than the Momo Black, because the Momo Black has so much dampening in it. This is going back. You can't even buy Momo Black wheels anymore. But it had so much dampening in it. I mean, I couldn't play R-Factor 1 with it at all. It would just cause loads of... I would crash and I'd be like, what's going on? The wheel was just getting in the way of the actual game. Strangely, it worked alright with Richard Burns Rally and Live for Speed. But that's why I say I think because the G29 has low dampening in it, it means that the wheel doesn't get in the way of the driving. So though it's a little bit coggy, out of the wheels at least it doesn't get in the way. But yeah, practice is obviously the main thing, especially with race driving, because a lot of it is about repetition on the simulator side. And the first sort of 2 years of sim racing, or probably the first 300 hours, 250 hours, it takes you a long time to get used to having a good feel for braking, catching cars and everything, unless you're like a natural talent at it. Oh no, Charlie Whiting. No. He's chilled out. He's been drinking. So we've got one more lap left here. We're doing alright here, we're in 6th place. Feel like we're getting to grips with this circuit a bit. We were knocked off the track by accident. I think someone missed a brake point, but this is a pretty solid car, I have to say. It's only that the low speed on the power or low speed trail braking, you're a passenger if the tyres go over the limit. Other than that, it's quite a workable car. It does let you get away with, as you saw with us going through the chicane, it does let you get away with some fairly aggressive sliding. SWA Verbal there, we've got some push to passes here. We might get a final overtake. Let's use those push to passes, boys. Oh, why is he slowing down for? Has he got another penalty? Oh no, bad for him, good for me. Yeah, I am driving with the Oculus Rift. Antoine Jacquet's ghost has died and he's turned into the spirit of Christmas. Yeah, we're using the Oculus Rift, which is what I think is the best VR headset for driving sims at the moment, purely because of asynchronous space warp and how well it tends to just work. Hi, Donald Welch. Welcome to the chat room. Oh, he's run out of fuel. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. This car burns through fuel. All that battling for nothing, SWA. Oh, terrible. What a shame for you. I'll take that position. Yoink. Theft. Fuel theft. SWA Verbal didn't notice, but we siphoned some of his fuel off in the pit stop when he wasn't paying attention. Darth Sky just managed to squeeze in. Well, that was... I quite enjoyed that. I thought that was a pretty decent car to drive, you know. And I'm not the biggest fan of roundabout racing. I think tracks where you've got that... I quite like race tracks where they do the oval and you've got the infield. I mean, the infield track's never going to be... You know, it's never going to be the most titillating of race circuits. But I quite like the aspect of having that oval dynamic and the drafting that you get with the combined tracks. And this car has a ludicrous draft. I mean, we were like at least 10 metres behind because the speeds are so high as well. Really good fun. Yeah, the start of the race was a bit of a disaster, but it was good fun. Asti, hi Falsario. Asti, I will send you a setup for Indy if you say that Brands Hatch is awful. Well, I can't say that, can I? I get executed. It's against the law in the UK to say anything bad about Brands Hatch. Do you know what I mean? That's like it's blasphemy. That's like burning the Bible. You just can't do that. So you know, I'll have to live in setup poverty. Brands Hatch is the best track in the world. You can't bribe me. You can't change my mind on that. Asti won that. Well done. Mad Al, aka Soul Destroyer, in second. Well done as well. J Sky in third. Corneri in fourth. He's a new driver, Corneri. Nice driving. We came fifth, which is a good result for me. I'm happy with that. Dandy Highwayman, sixth. Santo is the South Park Towel, seventh. Mad Hacks 8th. Tokus Spiff 9th. Roverboy, where did SWA Verbal did not finish? I know he did. It came in 14th because the rest of them had trouble as well. What a shame. What a shame. Great driving, everybody. Let's do GT4 then at Watkins Glen. I think that's what people said. We'll do something different. 2 good races so far. What's happening tonight, guys? The Christmas spirit has taken over the racing. Sorry about the punt. Trustmaster pedals. Ah, that's the excuse. There you go. Nice demonstration of the excuse there by Roverboy. He's gone with the pedal excuse. Normally it's a lag excuse, or you know, but he's gone with the pedals. It's not a bad excuse. It's good to mix your excuses up. GT4 at Circuit of the Americas. We said Watkins Glen, I think, so do GT4. But I'm just going to pick one GT4 car. My mouse won't work. My legs are too hairy for this mouse. So it did seem to me like you locked your wheels up, Roverboy. That's what I thought, just from the nature of the accident. With the Ginetta G55, we could do that, and then we could compare it to the AC Mod one, actually. Oh, the Expo was GT4. I didn't realise. It did feel similar to GT4 spec. Oh no, someone wanted to do the M3 GT4, so we'll do that then. Yeah, there you go. Just for SWA Verbal, he gets what he wants. It's like ordering an ice cream here. What flavour would you like? Oh, I'd like a BMW M3, please. Okay, here you go. Do you want sprinkles on it? Let's select the sprinkles. Looks like a safety car. Oh, here we go. That's nice. Nice blue Project Cars livery. We need like a Halfords livery. That was the days. Those were the days. Halfords roundabout at the Birmingham Superplex. That's real motorsport. Come on, Project Cars. Project Cars 3, Birmingham Superplex. I would buy Project Cars 3 just for that track and DTM or 90s BTCC. Oh dear, that would be so good. A 90s BTCC game with all the British tracks all remade and Birmingham Superplex. I you know, Birmingham Superplex with the Halfords roundabout is it's up there. It's it's up there. It's like the British version of Macau. What are we doing? Watkins Glen. I think that's what they said. Okay. We will have to do a Brands Hatch race tonight. Right, we'll do this 15 minutes and 15-minute qualifying as well. This seems to work out well. 15-minute race, 15-minute qualifying. It gives you a chance to get up to speed. Monaco, the Midlands. I know, well, you guys. If you've not seen it, Google Birmingham Superplex and just watch the racing. There is absolutely crazy. There were some really hilarious Formula races that were total disaster. But it's all about the Halfords roundabout. We're doing Watkins Glen. That's what was decided. Or did they want to do Willow Springs? We're doing Watkins Glen, I think. That is what was decided. Hi Joel Osteen. Watkins Glen won't be fun. Oh, well, should we do a different track with GT4? I do agree, because Watkins Glen's more of a fast-flowing track. It's better with faster vehicles. GT4 is better for tighter cars. Okay, let's do Willow Springs. Might be nice. I don't like Circuit of the Americas. It's not a track for me. I need to learn it. It's got the word America in it. Don't we have Sonoma in here? We do. Sonoma Raceway with GT4 would be good. That'd be good. Sonoma Raceway would be decent, I think. Actually, I want to do the right layout as well. Ah! Yeah, let's go for this one. There we go. National's got the extra chicane in it. Ah, yeah, maybe that. Short. That just goes around the outside. Oh, we could do the short track actually. That could actually be quite fun. That'd be different, you know. And that cuts off that left-hander, but it's mostly track. That'd be different. Yeah, good idea. Is this a H pattern car? We better go H pattern mode then. There we go. I think that's a good choice. That's different. You know, we'll have less complaints about it's not varying it up, guys. I know sometimes we have people saying we don't mix up the cars and the tracks, but look what we're doing here. We're not even at Brands Hatch. We're not even driving a Caterham. Hi, Adapop. Let's get going. I quite like Sonoma Raceway. Good circuit with radicals actually. Need the power to get up the hill. No, no, we can't. I don't like Kota. Sorry. It's a pure tilk. It's too tilkian for me. There's not enough grass. Well, no, actually, Sonoma at the right time of year does have grass all the way around it. It's just that they tend to put it in games at the miserable time of year. The desert time of year. Tighten that steering up. Lose some fuel. Save it up. Let's get driving. Check out, I've not driven it. Whoa, we're getting some oscillation there. Not driven this yet. Bloody Clio at Spa. I'd rather not, thank you. Must I apologise for America again? Here we go, look at this. H pattern. Oh dear, we're here. We're at Sonoma in a reasonably priced race car. I feel like I'm going to the shops here. I've got a little Motec display bolted on. This is like a MX-5 BMW. Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? I think it's like a 330mm wheel in the game, whereas my real one's 300. Let's see how this goes. Try and keep my head steady for those of you that get motion sick easy. Think of the viewers. Well, sorry. I didn't hear him. That's my excuse. Didn't hear him. It's the game sound is at fault for that. Oh dear. Quite good force feedback for the car load with this. Oh, this is a super nippy circuit. Woo! Ah! A little low on the grip here. Oh dear, this car has no bite. This could be a fun layout with the Clio Cup cars, you know. This car just seems to want to be in a perpetual drift. Oh! At least it corrects itself though. We're going to have to get a good coil lap in here, otherwise we're going to get absolutely done. Oh dear. There's going to be so many people going wide and getting Charlie Whiting around that in the race. It just doesn't want to stick to the circuit. Where are you going, Sky? Right, let's see where this puts us as our banker lap. First! It's a miracle. It's not going to last for long though. We're driving a bunch of stuff, Mr. Tom Skaluski. Welcome to the chat as well. Trying different things. Mix and matching. Probably might be able to stick in third for that. Oh no! Okay. Once you get past about 10 degrees of slip, you can't really maintain it without losing a lot of lateral grip. Sorry, I wasn't sure which way it was going to go. Well, I think I've ruined his lap. I've just walled his car. That'll be an insurance claim. It's stuck in the tyres there. Man, this is making me hungry. I want to have a scone in a bit. What's he doing parked there? Oh, what? Sometimes this car grip just disappears. I don't know if it's because the tyres were cold. I'll find reverse gear. Hi Epic Art, welcome back. Welcome to the chat room. I'm sorry. That's not how you join the track, everybody. Learn from me. The marshals would like a word with you. Ah, they're waving us the black flag. Hamburger. Oh, we've been doing a bit too much driving in America here. Haven't we just done every circuit we've driven so far? Oh no, Portugal. Portugal and America. I feel like 2 tracks and I feel like I've been in America too long. Before long I'm going to need to buy some guns. I'm going to start shooting everybody. And go to church every week and donate all my money. America, land of the free. Unless you're in Guantanamo. Oh dear. Technically it's not in America though. Loophole. Oh no. Woke up early because I'm so hungry. 5 AM is not too early for breakfast. That's full English breakfast time, that. Get the cooker on. Sausages, egg, bacon. I can't drive. Oh, hello. Oh, I can't read that. I need to learn acrylic or whatever it's called. Russian alphabet. Thank you for sponsoring us. Roha wa Rodo Habo. Welcome to Muscle Land. Really appreciate you sponsoring us. Thank you. How do you say that name? Can someone read that? We've got any Russians in here? That's it. That was someone from RT. Aha! We have someone that's willing to say negative things against America. We better give them some money. I don't know. Don't worry, Michael Johnson. We use language in our own unique and special way. Otherwise known as I'm special needs. Forgive me for not knowing how to use the English language. Okay. Ah, dear God. Whoa, that was a nice avoidance. See how I carefully swerved my car out of the way there? Totally not drooling now. You need black pudding as well. Oh, we're rolling down the hill. Thank you for sponsoring us. I mean, how do you say that? Is that Greek or Russian or... Turkish? I don't know. Oh, we're still in second place somehow. We got a blazing lap in. Ow. Okay, there's the camera. Google Translate. John Race. Nice one. Thank you, John Race, for sponsoring us. What a boss. To be honest, no one understands English. It's like it's a pirate language, isn't it? It's basically just that's why there's so many words in English and why half of them are spelt back different and everything. English, like English culture, is just an amalgamated stealing of everything else. It's a total mess. Oh dear God! I just got a two-place. I thought we were trundling there. I got a two-place penalty for that. Bloody hell! I thought we were going really slow there. I didn't have the limiter on, so I thought, you know, I'm barely pushing the accelerator. God damn Hitler Whiting. Slow-mo there. Oh well. Guess we won't be starting in second place. We'll just have to make sure we don't get titwinkled, which we probably will do. I suck. Almost got F100, then someone bashed. Oh. It shouldn't take that long to get your rank up, to be honest. I mean, when I first got Project Cars 2, which was a couple of months back now, we got up to sort of C rank within the week. That was probably like 10 hours of driving. In terms of online racing, so it shouldn't take too long. How do you send to the VR headset? There's a... oh my god. I can't find the gears. There is a send to VR headset button in the camera options in the game. You just bind it to a button on your steering wheel and then push the button. 10 hours of suffering. I think the key is to set up your own server, to be honest, and get a group of friends to drive with. Or join our races. I'll try and do some U-rated races for people that are lower rank. Although, actually, if you join our Discord, someone post our Discord link, they often do races, and they're normally quite clean. Look at that, it's like he's Ken Block in that corner. The wheel's rotating. Oh, okay. Transcribe to John. Nice. Thank you. I need to learn some more languages here. Oh, bloody hell. Why do I feel like my gears are totally in the wrong place? I think for some reason I've forgotten how to use a gearbox. Groovy. I've forgotten how to use the H pattern shifter. I don't know what's going on. Oh, maybe it's the position because the camera was in the wrong place. That's better. That's weird. My camera in game was off, so it was throwing off my hand in real life. Not experienced that before. How strange is that? Because I can actually see the shifter in the car through my peripheral vision. I've never noticed it thrown off my shifting though when I've got the in-car view set wrong. So bear that in mind. John the Canadian. These corners are going to claim so many people in the race. To dab the brake there and it totally throws the car out as well. And that was total minimum braking. This car's quite nimble, but then when it goes over the limit lateral grip, it just keeps going. It makes it very tricky to drive. I think we're going to get one more lap in here, so we'll try and make it a blinder. Stream shouldn't be lagging. No, I think we're alright. Unless Virgin Internet having a fanny. So we've got to lift through that. Second through here. Use the hill to slow us down. Probably could go through third up there, but the risk is just running wide on this circuit. This is probably one of those cars you want to get stuck in. Oh, Jesus, not that much stuck in. Ah, oh, tit. Well, that's that. We'll be starting. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I didn't even see him in the rearview mirror or hear him. Whoops. Murder on the Muscle Town there. Sorry about that. Let's reset this as well. Bit of a disaster there. I do like killing people in our streams. That's one of my hobbies. If you join a Game of Muscle server, you have to be prepared to be murdered. Yeah, someone post the Discord link. Someone was asking earlier about getting the safety rating up. Someone post the Discord link, then join Discord, and then you'll see when people create games, you can join them, and they're generally going to be quite clean races. Oh, there we go. Fez Fox in first, Dandy Hyman second, SWA Verbal third, Tokyo Spliff fourth, Mad Hacks fifth. We're sixth, but we've got two place penalty, which is a disaster. It's all because of speeding in the pit lane. Look at all these British boys. God save the gracious Queen. And then we've got two Americans. Well, hang on a minute. What's going on here? The Britons are destroying the Americans on an American circuit. What's happened there? Won't talk about the other nationalities. I'd like to point out as well that I'm the only super license on this server with the shiny bit by my name. You know, clearly we're legendary. What a legend! But good job, guys. Nice trying. Oh, that's what it is. Americans can only go round roundabouts. Forget about that. I need a drink. I'm thirsty. Because we'll do this race, we'll be dying, and then we'll get a drink after this. A cup of tea, I think. Tea and a scone. I think that's what we'll do. How much fuel are we going to need for this? I'm not sure. 19 laps. Well, I can't remember how long the laps were. We'll play it safe. There we go. Thanks, NGTV. Hello, Jim Russell. Papa Smurf, feel free to make fun of us Brits. We can. Are we having political arguments in the chat room? It's okay. It's all good. Everybody likes to drive into each other, and that's all that matters. Look at him waving his flag there. It's like a Ferrari flag or something, or like a Brazilian flag. Can't tell from this distance. Get ready, guys. Here we go. Ready up. Ow! That's not good. I don't know which way our wheels are. Okay, I assume that's central. Better get the car in gear and the engine started before the race start. Not a bad start there. There we go. We've made the places back up. We turboed that. Turns out you've got to start your car in neutral. Best way to start a race. Sonoma in the BMW GT4. Off we go. Toka Spliff. No, Dandy Highwayman, Fez Fox, SWA Verbal leading the way. Mad Hacks in front of us. Neutral race start skills there. I was struggling. Car didn't want to boot up. We need to install an SSD in this. Oh no, SW Verbal slowed right down. Don't know what's going on there. He's forgot to put wheels on his car. Oh, look at this. Oh, cars everywhere. Oh no, contact. Oh, don't hit me. And we move up into 4th place. Fantastic. Bit of a bunty shunty there. SWA Verbal's found himself in 1st place. Mad Hacks is 2nd. Found the brake pedal a bit late there, getting to a bit of a slide, but truly on the limit there. Bit of a shunt from the Dandy Highwayman on Mad Hacks there, and he snooks up the inside. Mad Hacks gets up the inside. Dandy Highwayman into 3rd. SWA Verbal out for a motley cruise in 1st place. Short shift into 2nd. Whoa, avoid the spin. That's Fez Fox. Game over. Maybe he'll come back. Unfortunate turn of events, Fez Fox. I think he sandbagged himself there. Watch out for that. We're getting a bit ragged over that. But, watch out here. Try and keep it tidy. Sweden leads. Oh, there's the brakes. Try and not read the chat room in the break point. Car getting stuck into oversteer there. Dandy Highwayman in 2nd. SWA Verbal in 1st. Let's get on the power here. Trying to just correct it. So this car is all about just trying to keep it pointing in the right direction whilst getting the power down. Because it's like driving a bloody hovercraft. It's a hovercraft with trampoline wheels. I'm going to defend this up the inside here. I feel safer doing this corner on the inside. Might not be the fastest way, but I think it'll be hard for us to be overtaken. Whoa! Oh, sorry, Billy Strange. Your message was too long. I could not read that. I started to see your message and then it was gone. Something about SimRacing system. Fez Fox has found himself back into 3rd place. He's back in the runnings there. Whoa, watch out! Oh, some body work on the road. Oh. Fez Fox gets a bit ragged again, and that puts us back into 3rd place. Let's see if we can get back onto the tail of these guys. Yeah, I'm not sure about 2nd or 3rd through that. Could be as smooth as you can through here whilst not running out of circuit. Oh, SWA Verbal's gone wide. Whoa! So you really have to be a corner ahead of yourself with this car because it runs wide so late, and once you have started to run wide, you can't brake to bring it back. You're done. So you have to get the speed off ages before. It's quite a tricky vehicle to actually get the most out of because there's a lot of preemptive driving. Just tried to short shift into 2nd and ended up getting into 4th there. Battle of the gear shifts this. Oh, SWA Verbal's going to be Charlie White in there. That will work out in my favour. We've bribed Charlie White in the right amount of money so that he doesn't penalise us. What's my favourite car in the GT4 class? Probably the Ginetta. Oh, he's got his penalty there. Pulled over to serve it. Probably the Ginetta, to be honest. G55. Especially after how much fun I've had driving the AC one. But I did quite like that crossbow with the tin top crossbow. It's quite fun to drive. A little bit floaty, but fun. Oh, Hitler White in. Basically, in Formula 1, you have Charlie White and he gives out the penalties when race drivers cut the track. Well, technically it's not him, it's like a group. There's a group that do the decision making for penalties, but we would just say Charlie White in making decisions. So when people get given a penalty in the game, the joke is Hitler White in. those are the jokes that we have here. They're the best we can offer. You just have to accept them. It's a bit like the kind of meal you get at a Wimpy, you know. Might not be the best, but it does the job at times. Holding on to second place here. But Dandy Homan is off. He's off. He's stolen. He's driving it like he's stolen someone's purse. He's pulled over a horse and carriage, armed robbery. And now he's off with the money. Which is why you can't drive him at night. He's too quick. He's had too much practice. Where's the foot cam? I don't have one at the moment. I need to get another webcam. Set it up. We will get one so you can look at my feet. I know that's what arouses some of you guys. It's in the server but spectating. Oh, third gear through there is probably more suitable. And who's that behind us? Fez Fox has come back for more action. Looks like we are going to be battling for second and third place, which is nice. Keeps us on our toes. Yeah, I think third gear is better through there. Or fourth gear, actually. Using the higher gears makes it less like the back's going to spin out when we get on the throttle. Wall of muscle blocking Fez Fox here. Already 7 minutes left. Already past the halfway point. Whoa, 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 whoa. Car trying to murder me. Hi, Tom. Can you have my VR headset? If you pop to a shop and buy one, sure you can have the same VR headset. You can't have my VR headset. Got a back marker that's lost control there as we heel and toe down through the gears. Drive through that sideways. Oh dear, Fez Fox is right on us. We look in our mirror there. He's going to be looking for a way past. This car's just drifting out so wide. More gear shifts here. Oh, he's on our right. Fez Fox is looking to pass, but he can't make it stick. We'll block him. Brick wall block. Oh, he was actually behind us there. Spotter was like right rear, which I guess means he's actually next to us. I didn't realise. Fortunately, I didn't pull out too aggressively, so it was just a little nudge on his front light. You don't need lights, it's daytime. Might as well smash him up. Fez Fox gets past us then. See if we can take it back. Battle for second here. Slap it down into fourth gear. I haven't tried the Pimax, but from what I've heard, I don't think it's necessarily going to be that good for driving simulators. We'll see. It'll be interesting to try out. Oh god! Oh, look at this bumper-to-bumper action. Fez Fox holding on in front of us. I'm taking some interesting lines. This car. Drive the bar of soap through the desert, guys. The only part of the track we seem to be faster through is this windy section. I have supreme faith in my tyres. I'm not sure why or where that's come from. When in doubt, drive sideways on the power. That's what I say. Fox hunt. Oh, almost blew the engine up there. slow exit. Probably 3 more laps left, I think. Ah, dear. Short shifted to second to try and recover that. Totally butchered that corner. I don't really get along with this car. It's like I'm having an argument with it through every single corner. Try and be a bit more delicate. Let's try and work with the car rather than against it. That often helps with these sort of squirrely vehicles. Don't fight it, work with it. Oh, we've got a bit of a back marker procession. I think third gear through that's alright, you know. Yeah, I think 60 Hz on the Pimax might be a bit of a down. I've got so used to 90, and you do notice the difference. Well, I did from the DK2 to the CV1 and the Vive. Oh no, I think we're going to get blocked. What? Squeeze on through, thank you. Woo! Thank you. Thanks, guys. Nice of them to move out of the way. Face Fox is just too damn fast. He's had his ready brake. Whoa! So rapid through there. Look at that back left tyre is. It's like we're driving on a baked potato. That would explain why we're starting around so much. It was full red through those previous corners. I always have a bad feeling when a VR headset is named after food. Well, we have a rather interesting line into that corner. That's costing us half a second each lap. Oh no, back marker's doing donuts there. Oh, I might get one more lap after this. Dandy Hyman is so far ahead. Okay, let's try and push, see if we can get a PB at least. Maybe Fez Fox will cut the track, maybe he'll get a slow down, and then at least we'll be in a position to steal it back off him. Already 2/10 up. So many undulations and bumps in this circuit that it totally throws the vehicle off. This is almost drifting rather than race driving. Oh! A bit wide there. Hi, James McEwen. Welcome. You doing all right? Ah, wow. First Fox managed to get past this. I think we have to settle with third place. Nice drive though. Interesting car. BMW M3 GT4. Interesting. Not really my cup of tea. Too slidey for me. I like cars with a bit more bite. I'd say out the GT4 cars, the Ginetta and the crossbar with the road, with the crossbar with the road. What am I talking about? The crossbow with the roof. A lot more enjoyable to drive because they've just got that a bit more bite to them. But an interesting car, certainly a challenge. Yeah, well, no, it might depend on your modem. I know the latest Virgin modem is really rubbish, apparently. So, allegedly. So you have to watch out for that. You need to put it in modem mode and stick it into a router. That is probably the best you can do. Hello, Porsche 962C. Porsche. I bet you're excited for the new update to Race Room. Porsche cars coming out soon. I think that might be next week actually. Should be awesome. I didn't have any satisfying comments. Yeah, no, I could tell you were just driving nice and smooth. 1 minute 17. Dandy Highwayman out of control. Don't trust him. Don't trust the Dandy Highwayman for sure. Fez Fox second. We came third. I'm happy with that. It could have been worse. Could have been better. We had a good start. It was an alright race. Perfectly fine. Did the job. Nice driving all round, I think. SWA Verbal 4th, Bedrock Zoo 5th, Mad Hack 6th, Token Spliff 7th, Jasky 8th, Naf 9th. Nice driving. Yeah, it's not really about the speed. What's this? Alright, Pablo. It's not really about the speed of the internet. It's more about the quality of the internet, and a lot of ISPs that they market on the speed. But realistically, you only need 35 meg down and 5 megabit up. If that's a good solid connection, that'll be fine for all gaming by far, and even downloading everything. But they market on how much download speed you get, which really isn't that important after about 25-30 megabit. I'm not doing the Clio at Spa. Bloody Clio at Spa. Jesus. It's like that's just wrong. It's just wrong. It's like going put a boulder in your mouth and chew on it. That'll be a good time, guys. Ah, nice one, John Fitzgerald. I need to get a cup of tea and a scone actually, so chance for some other people to join the server. We got to do a Brands Hatch, guys. We got to do a Brands Hatch. I'm afraid it's Brands Hatch time. We've done different circuits. It's now back to Brands Hatch and the Clio Cup. Brands Hatch, Clio Cup. It's where the fun happens. It's where we go on the Game of Muscle server. Hello, Adam Mitchell. We're going to Brands Hatch. Look, shut up, SWA. Nobody cares about your Spa. Your Spa. In a reasonably priced car. It's Brands Hatch in the Clio Cup. It's the classic. It always delivers. It's like an itch. If I don't do a Clio at Brands Hatch at least once every couple of days, my brain starts start getting tics. Where is it? Oh, look at that beautiful. Look at it. Just look at that. Okay, it doesn't work. Don't look at that. But this is what we're talking about, guys. Hi, William Powell. LMP2 at Spa. I'm just going to Brands Hatch with LMP F1 cars. Yeah, we need to do a Formula C race as well for sure. I just need to make a cup of tea, guys, and a scone. I guess I could put the quali on 20 minutes or something, but then that seems like a rather while. Yeah, I'm just gonna get a tea break. See, look, Pseudo Soul's excited for it. Everyone gets excited for Brands Hatch. Spa's just terrible unless it's a Formula 1 car, a Radical or something bananas SWA. And then those cars, and then the other problem with Spa is it's such a setup track. I mean, proof of that is the fact that it's Force India managed to get a good result there in a Formula 1 car. I mean, that shows you what's going on there. I'm just going to get a cup of tea, guys. I'll be back in a second. Hey guys, we're back. We are back. Tears only a ploy. This cup is actually filled with baby sham. I had to get it scone, didn't I? High quality scone action. Homemade. Okay. Captain in the game. I know, I was thinking, I do have a flask already. What I need is like a thermal drinks bottle. Clio engine oil. I make my scones nice and big. Larry B, long live Yorkshire tea. Excuse me. What are you talking about, mate? Larry B is wrong. He's mistaken. He's taken the wrong teabag path. Oh no. We'll put it to the test. I have a 1 litre thermos, official thermos flask, but I only use it when I'm camping. Game of Muscle Red label. What is going on in the chat room? Can we have a ban on William Powell, please? A ban wouldn't even be enough. He needs to be excommunicated from the British Isles, locked in the Tower of London. The Queen's sending the guards over now. Well, actually, she sends the crows of the Tower of London to pick you up. You're drinking the wrong tea. And then they come and pick you up, carry you to the Tower of London. That's until you drink Twinings. Put you on the rack. What is going on? You guys are just disgusting. Oh no, get it on get a PC, Vanquist. Hammerite finish on your flash game at a green looking thing. What? We'll get going in a minute, guys. I was just flagging. No Yorkshire tea or iRacing. The trigger words. I'm like a social justice warrior for tea bags and simulators. Oh, your wife plays WoW? That's so 2007. What's wrong with her? Don't worry, guys. We'll get going in a second. Just taking it easy. We have a reputation to uphold high fidelity, HD, eating and drinking tea. Basically, I should just rename the channel Game of Muscle Tea Party. Neil Riley, join the Game of Muscle Discord and drive with guys on there. That'll get your rank up really quick. Tell her to let me use the PC. Well, she should do. Why is she playing WoW? She can play like MMOs on mobile phones now. Forget WoW. Bloody, you don't need. You know, it's total casual nonsense. PCs are for real games like Project Cars 2, Assetto Corsa, flight simulators, X-Plane. You know, train simulator, proper games. I think the Discord is in the description, Neil. Okay, we're good. Refueled. I haven't recently, Mark, but it's something I want to do more of. I do like the old flight sims in VR, especially like X-Plane 11. It'd be nice to plot routes and do that sort of thing. It's more of a chilled out thing though, isn't it? Really, it's a different, you know, it's a whole different ball game. But it can be quite fun to just do a chilled out chat and flight. Okay. There we go. Brands Hatch Classic, guys. Get ready. Fasten your seatbelts. It's about to happen. This is where it's at. The Brands Hatch Classic. She only lets you out of the basement. You need to take control of your life, Vanquist. Just strap a VR headset on her face and lock her in a cupboard. She won't notice. Bumper cars. Get ready. Bedrock Zoo. Sure, it probably will be bumper cars. GTA 3 Flying the Dodo was the best flight sim I ever played. Oh dear, that flew like a... That was awful. The only GTA 3 plane that was good was the Harrier jump jet in Vice City. Not Vice City, San Andreas. That actually had... I mean, it wasn't realistic, but it was fun. It had nice physics to it. Okay, let's get a good quali lap in here, boys. Let's make it happen. The Clio Dream. Oh, we're in 6th gear there. That's a good way to stall your Clio. Ah, get ready, guys. Brands Hatch Classic. This is the best circuit in the world. No argument. Who agrees with me that this is the best circuit in the world? I do. Everyone agrees. See? Best circuit in the world. So I'm glad that everyone's in agreement with me. Where are the goggly eyes? That's a good point, actually. At least I've got them. Car behind is confused. Well, we'll have to do it after this. We'll have to do it for the next stream because I need to do it with infrared. We do have them. We do have them. Got them in the post the other day. Hi, Robert Sadler. Welcome along. Oh no! It's dating Sarah, 23ml. What do bed bugs look like? Oh dear, what is that? Oh, the bots are in. The bots are in, guys. Watch out. Get the strawberries out. They're always attracted by the sim racing. They know sexy men. That's the first bot for tonight. Oh dear. What's Sarah? Oh dear. Because nothing is quite as arousing as driving simulators. It's just a grid girl, don't worry guys. It's just a game of muscle grid girl. They've come to encourage us to drive well. It's Mr. Wim from SimRacing. Hello. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the best circuit in the world. Surely Wim agrees that this is the best circuit in the world. There's no argument. Anyone that disagrees will be permabanned from and banned from watching any of our content in the future and banned from the internet. I will literally send the government round to your house. Even internationally, a nuclear bomb will just land on your house. A small nuclear bomb. Everyone knows Brands Hatch. What a track. Zolda, what is wrong with you? How does that even occur? How does that happen? How do brain cells align in someone's head for Zolda and best track to be associated? I don't really understand that. I guess if you'd had a lot of concussions, you know, sporting injuries, maybe been struck by lightning a few times, I could understand it. Hi Wire, Ed. Welcome to the chat. Oh, it's down the road. Well, technically, yeah, to be fair, this is my local track as well. It didn't used to be. It used to be Donington. What? Easy. Just try and smooth this out. Hi Mythbuster. The South and Catalonia. Oh no. You get more bad choices. You know, can't expect everyone to be as intelligent as myself, to be honest. You know, not everyone has the sheer intellect to understand what Brands Hatch has to offer. So it's easy to be mistaken into thinking other circuits offer similar things. So far we're in first. That's a good start. It's not going to last. Oh, that's not going to get us very far. Move out of the way for this guy. Find your love? What channel is the debate on tonight? What? Yeah, well, the fact is, if a circuit's got grass by the side of it, that's a good indication. The concrete to grass ratio is a really important thing to consider. There goes the brake board. I think it should be like probably 2-to-1 ratio, grass to concrete. And then you know you've got a good race circuit. If there's more concrete than grass, you might as well just... It's a car park. Came in for the tea debate. Whoa, there we go. Smithy does it. I'll have an ice finger. That'd be nice. That'd go well with my cup of tea. Mince pie would be nice as well, actually. 3 minutes to 8-1 left. Fez Fox leading the way in quali. Doubt has gone up there to try and get some lightning laps in. Milk that throttle. Turned around with the twinings, of course. The mere mention of a good tea bag and the women go crazy. Hi Euclid, welcome back. How are you thin? I'm not thin. I'm sort of average weight. I need to lose a bit of the lard. But my secret, if you want to know, is tapeworms. Worms. Just fill your stomach up with worms. They eat all the food you eat. Symbiotic relationship. No, I don't know. I think I've got quite a high metabolism. I do walk everywhere, so it probably helps. Okay, well, we're up quite a bit there. See what kind of lap we get. There's 1 second up. Currently in 4th on the quali, 2 minutes left. 3rd place. Now we're talking. Getting the speed on through here. Nice and smooth. Got to drive this car like a boat. Two tenths up, we're on fire. Tease the secret. Oh, we bogged ourselves down there, so better off getting on the pound, taking that tight. How do you manage to get the chat onto what? Inside the game? I'm using Oculus Rift Core 2.0. That's what you're talking about. think we might get one more lap in here just. If we're lucky. Oh, I think I made him go a bit wide there. Thanks for joining the channel. I can't see who that was, but thank you. Nonetheless. Yeah, we're going to get one more lap here. Oculus Dash in the... just Google Oculus Core 2.0 Oculus Dash. Alright, it should work. Not good time to sneeze. God no, sneezed above the headset. Oh, but we're faster. Sneeze ourselves forwards. Oh god. That was not good. I've just butchered that corner. Ah, no, we get hit the white in. No, we're okay. Snoculous. It was a dry sneeze. It's okay. Oh, there's water in there. Jimmy's playing Ridge Racer 4. He finds new ways to torture himself every day. Jimmy Broadbent needs to rename his channel Masochist Racing. Poor guy. He gets the viewers though, so I guess it pays off. Oh, we're 1 second up here. This could be a blazing lap. Why do I only drive the Clio? I've been driving all this evening. I've been driving other cars. I get so much stick for this. We've been driving America. We've been to Portugal. We've done different vehicles. But we have to do the classic Brands Hatch race. Oh, we didn't even improve. We're 8/10 off from Fez Fox there. Toka Spliff. And we'll see how this goes. Hi, Hablom, 1977. Did you not improve the lap there? But was it not allowed for some reason? Jesus Christ has joined the server. Here we go. This should be nice. You can't go wrong with Clio Cup and Brands Hatch. After going through most of the content in Project Cars 2, Clio Cup, Brands Hatch, it might appear to be counterintuitive on the face of it, but it's a good combination. Fez Fox first, SWA Verbal second, Took Spliff third, we're in fourth, CB in fifth, Dom GTR sixth, Chock 87 seventh, Bedrock Zoo eighth, Deficient Gamer 9th, Antoine Chiquette in 10th. Let's move on to the next screen and let's get ready for the Brands Hatch. The Brands Hatch. It doesn't need any other introduction. Hi Mad Max. I think that'll do. Get ready, guys. I'm excited. What's your opinion of Twining's Prince of Wales? I don't know. Don't really know. Don't really care about the royal family or anything. Oh no! What does my name? It's another bot, guy. They're in full Grid Girl bot love coming in here. So find your love. So the Grid Girls are here. Find Your Love bot has joined us in chat, and we are at Brands Hatch in the Clio Cup. Fez Fox is qualified in first place, SWA Verbal is second, Toka Spliff third, we're in fourth, CB fifth, WGTR sixth, Chock 87 seventh, Bedrock Zoo 8th, Defiant Gamer 9th, Antoine Chiquette 10th, The grid girls are going to walk off and clear the track in a minute. Let's get ready for what is always an exciting race. It's a case of getting out of this intact, really, at the start of the first lap. Charlie Whiting is on, so we have to watch out for those penalties. They'll be coming inbound, and that could be the decider for this race. But here we go. Project Cars 2, Brands Hatch Clear Cup. What a combo! I'm excited to see what happens here. Let's ready up. We've got just the right amount of fuel. Here we go. Get it in first gear. Sink in. Here we go. Lights on the screen. Red light. Red light. And it's go, go, go. Bit of a slow start there. Car bogging down. We're off. Get them flappies in action, and we've pushed ourselves into third place. Fez Fox in front of us. SWA Verbal already knocking on each other's doors. 15 minutes of close Clio action. Oh, here we go. Nice and easy through Druids. The Clio train has left the station. All aboard. SWA Verbal going for the lawn mow there. Up the inside on the power seems to be the way through this corner. A bit wide there. SWA Verbal again mowing the lawn. He's upsetting the groundskeeper. Oh, and look at that. Fez Fox goes for the sniff on the outside. He has a look. He's side by side. SWA Verbal probably going to have to give it up. We'll see. There could be contact. They're both slow through there. That gives us a chance to catch up a bit. We're going to get on the power, turn into it, slap that throttle to the ground. Oh, a bit slow through there. We're going to get right on the brakes. Just got to not get those penalties. Look at that. Fez Fox looking for the sniff on the right. Goes for the sniff on the left. Decides to back out. Dingle Dell. Lightning bolt. Click the inside curb in. SWA Verbal all over the place. Oh, almost car contact as he goes up the inside and gives him a big tap on the door. Whoa, watch out! Dude, you can't just ignore me. SWA Verbal just drives straight off the track. Charlie Whiting's going to want to have a word with him. That is not legal driving from SWA Verbal. Completely blind. We had to get onto the brakes there, otherwise it would have been a total disaster. But Fez Fox, after the end of the first lap, gets first place. Off SWA Verbal. We're going to take this corner at a right angle. Why not? Managed to keep the car on the circuit. I'm going to defend on the right hand side because we're so slow through there that Dom GTR is looking for a way past us. Let's hope we can get back to the front of the Brands Hatch train. Unbelievable. There we go. We're back in the groove. Almost derailed the locomotive there, but we've bolted it back onto the track and it's all good. We don't want to be fighting for position too much. And there we go. Nice and subtle. A little bit of action there. Hopefully SWA Verbal will keep putting the pressure on Fez Fox. Hopefully we can take these corners nice and smooth, get the power down. Look at that speed, power and excitement from the Clio. Dab the brake. Hang on. Dab the brake. Oh, it's terrible. Come on, get the speed through Dingle Dell. That's what it's about. Watch out you don't run too wide, otherwise you're going to be losing the car into the wall. And we're reeling them in. Hopefully SWA Verbal this time doesn't run us off the track. He was driving like Pastor Maldonado. Easy to forget the cars behind you when you're battling the car in front though. You can get sort of attention blindness. So I just had to check my computer there. Let's try and do this a bit smoother this time. Counter steer a bit. SWA Verbal almost building a sandcastle. We've got good speed. I think we're lining this up well. For maybe an overtake this lap on SWA Verbal. Fez Fox is building up a gap there. He's got about 5 metres in front of SWA Verbal. A healthy gap, some might say, but it looks like we've got the pace that Fez Fox got. So if we can get past SWA, oh, why is he braking so early? If we can get past this SWA, oh well, we certainly will now. He's just tyre walled himself. What's he doing? And off to the hospital for SWA as he rejoins the track, probably with a penalty, and Dom GTR takes third place. We take second place. It's all about reeling in Fez Fox now as we come to the 10-minute point in this race. Oh God, don't get the speed through here. Smoothly does it. It's all about delicate power. You know, this car's got so much power, I just don't know what to do with it. You have to be careful that you don't spill the milk in the back seat. That's the true technique with this car. Don't lose your shopping. Now let's have a little gander at the time differences there. It's 2.2 seconds ahead of us. Get the fishing rod out. Let's try and reel him in. It's all about using all the track. It's all about being smooth and delicate. Take the butter out of the fridge, rub it on your body. Let's get this going. Turn it in. Get on the power, just stick in 4th gear through there. 2.2 seconds. .5 seconds. 1.8 seconds. I've turned into a stopwatch here. Get on the power up through here. Come on. And our delta is showing that we're 1/10 up from our previous lap. We're reeling it in, guys. I think we've got a bite. Fez Fox is bitten the bait. Pull him in. Pull him in. Whoa, that's a bit too... Oh, no. If we get Charlie Whited, I'm going to... Oh, you absolute Charlie Titwinkle me. I have to slow down. By bloody half an hour. I've slowed down. White. Bloody hell. Okay, we'll reel it back in. Do you want to... I just parked my car over in the forest and have a picnic there. Well, that puts us in 3rd place behind Dom GTR because Hitler Whiting has decided to rather aggressively penalise us for going wide by a fraction of a centimetre. But it happens. We're going to have to get past Dom GTR as quickly as possible if we want a chance of taking Fez Fox before the end of the race. Hopefully we can do a nice drive down here. Overtake him on the inside for Dingledell. He should really defend on the right and block us off, but he hasn't. He's left the door open. We'll come on through. Oh, he's took it back. Nice driving by Dom GTR. He got a lot better speed through there. I should be more aggressive on the brakes. Fez Fox not too far ahead. I think we can still make him before the end of the race. That's the advantage of doing 15 minutes instead of the super 10-minute sprint races that we have been doing. But we need to get past Dom GTR as soon as possible. We're right on his tail. We're so close to him, I can see through his front windscreen. Here we go. This is not a good place to pass. But we need to get the pass. Oh! I'm not sure what happened there. We had space. Well, I was on the inside, so... Not sure what happened there. That was weird. I mean, I don't know if he turned... probably a lag issue, actually. Oh, no. I guess maybe that was just a lag issue. I mean, we're on the inside, so normally when you're on the inside, you're okay. Yeah, I think it was a netcode thing. Ah, we've been denied there. Sorry about that, Dom GTR. Netcode Titwinkle there, I think. Got wrapped around each other. Well, it looks like we're going to be fighting for second here. We have to try and make something of this. Ah, what a disaster. It's okay though, let's keep focused. Let's try and get that second position at least. Maybe Fez Fox will have a disaster, who knows. Second is not the end of the world if we can get that. Got something to aim for. Let's keep pushing, boys. 6 minutes left. I think we can get second in 6 minutes. Just be careful we don't run too wide. We've got someone right behind us. the Dandy Highwayman. He's coming. He smells blood in the water. Dandy Highwayman's normally pretty fast. I'm going to defend that. Just slowly move to the left there. One move per corner is what you're normally allowed. If we're going to get second place, we need to hurry up. .6 seconds away from Toka Spliff. Oh, I was so slow through that, we're in trouble. I'm not even going to bother defending that. There he is. I've got to brake super early so we don't understeer off into him too much. Nice overtake by the Dandy Highwayman there. Power down through here. Come on, boys. I want to get a podium position here. I want the champagne. Whoa! Whoa, no! That is not a place to overtake there. It looks, because the way the corner curves in, it looks like you can get an overtaking, but all you'll end up doing is driving into the car in front of you because of the way the track is round. Balance it, keep the speed on, keep the train going. Got Dom GTR behind us. Going backwards here. We are catching up with second and third place. Oh, that's about as wide as you can go out of that, and about as tight as you can go into it. We're driving fast here. Still in 5th place. Use that RPM. Then up into 4th gear. Now let's come on. Let's try and do a nice smooth T1. True train racing. Oh, there's the power, guys. There's the Clio power, and there's a battle for first, second, and third place up front there. They're slowing each other down, fighting away, which is fantastic news because that means we could get a podium here for the end of this race. As there's only 2 minutes 42 on the clock, there's probably 2 more laps to go. We're reeling them in. Dandy Highwayman in front of me. In front of Dandy Highwayman got Toka Spliff, Bedrock Zoo in 2nd, Dom GTR in 6th, about 2 seconds behind us. Come on, guys, let's have a nice close finish here. Oh dear. Dom GTR just wants blood. He's pushing on us. 0.3 seconds behind us. Dandy Highwayman now 0.6 seconds in front of us. Second and third place battling away. Get the speed through these corners. Crucial corners. Watch out for Dom GTR. I'm going to try and get a good cut and things down here. Oh, come on. Oh no! I'm going to have to stay on the inside. Dom GTR's going to go up the outside. We're so slow through there. Podium is in front of us. Using the spotter there to work out if you're clear. There we go. Defend on the inside here. Oh my god. How can you fit a car through that? If he managed to get his car at the inside, this is probably going to be a disaster. Got to leave space on the inside in case he's not there anymore. I left space on the inside. I thought he was going to go for the move, but he didn't. He backed out of it. He could have just gone for that because he was there. I left room for him, but he decided to back out of it. Dandy Highwayman go for the outside. Toka Spliff, I think. Dandy Highwayman's just beached his car. And Toka Spliff's now in 4th place. Disaster for Toka Spliff. Can't get my car stuck in there. So now, Tokyo Spliff in 4th place, Dandy Hyman in 3rd, Bedrock Zoo 2nd, and Fez Fox in 1st. Oh, come on, these are the only corners that I seem to be faster on. The final corner, I'm really slow. Reeling him in. We're going in with too much speed and then we're sliding, and that's washing our momentum off. I think Fez Fox might have initiated another lap. Oh no, he hasn't. It's all over, guys. Oh no. It's all over. You can have that place. I think it's safe to say the race was ruined by Hitler White in there. What a disaster! All because of a stupid penalty. I had to put my foot on the brake for half an hour, and that caused a total mess. Ah, Hitler Whiting. Proper FIA racing there. But hopefully, I mean, it was nice racing between 2nd, 4th and 3rd though. Only 1 place off 7th. Oh no, Hitler Whiting. Disappeared mid-corner. Yeah, it was alright. It wasn't terrible, but it's annoying that the penalty there kind of ruined the pacing of everything. I want to do a Donington race. I think it's time for a Dono. Got to get the classics in. Maybe we should do. Actually, we do Donington in the Ginetta cars. It'll be interesting to compare the Ginetta in this with the mod Ginetta, I think. Oh yeah, they're like it did look like cause just the way the cars are just wrapped together. I guess it's got the prediction at high speed, and then when you're close, you go around the corner. No, we're not doing road. What is it? What's happened to you, SWA? Have you been drinking water with lead cups? Spa with the Clio Cup, Road America. Oh no, actually no, Road America's okay. Yeah, we can do that. Sorry, I read that as Circuit of the Americas, which it doesn't exist to me. It doesn't exist to me. I don't know yet, William Powell. We'll have to see when we try it. Yeah, that's a good idea. Formula C, Road America. That's a good choice. We'll do that. That's something slightly different. Good call. I like the Formula C in this. Road America. That's a nice choice. It's one I can agree with. We'll just go for a quick quali. Yeah, I mean, it was okay. It's a shame that Hitler Whiting ruined that somewhat. But it happens. You just have to take the good with the bad. Go, guys. Bathurst. Snails at Le Mans, please. Snails at Le Mans. (23rd to 3rd, penalised to 4th, gain 1% safety rating. Too many spammers. It's because of you know, the bots know that they come here. They know that there's a lot of you know, my face attracts people. So the bots are like, oh well, this is a good place to mark it. Yeah, we've got to get the laps in, boys. Turbo quali. Here we go. No messing around. Straight in there. It's quite fun doing the sprint quali, I think. Crazy, but fun. Got the track. Oh, here we go. Awesome dating site. It's the same picture for all of them. Have I tried the... Yeah, we did. I did it, we drove it at... what's it called? I've forgotten the name of the circuit. Here we go. Road America. Formula C. Let's make this happen. The car that dreams are made of. I like this. I say it really reminds me of the... the Fox car in Need for Speed. Look at those bollards. That's it. M3 GT4 Sonoma is what we did. I think the car's a little bit. It was a little bit too slidey for my taste. Bit too soapy. Ashley Bollard. He's going to be out in this race. Oh, there's already been Bollard in there. That looked like one of those tubes you get at swimming pools for kids' parties. Pool party. Here we go. We're literally going to get one lap. One lap quali. Let's make this happen. Oh, do you not want to be mowing the lawn? Pole is guaranteed. I need to drug my opponents. Whoa, a bit wide there. Seems like the gearing could do with a tweak here. Ah! Bought the premium pack, nice. Yeah, well, we're going to hopefully... I'm looking to get an R3E server set up so we can put it into our stream schedule, because what's really nice with Race Room is we can have a server running with all the tracks in the game, all the good tracks, and that will include Spa, don't worry. And basically have a sort of 15-minute race, 10-minute qualifying, and just go through the tracks, and it's really nicely done and executed. So should just be able to have that so we can join the server and have it all working, which would be nice. Ideally what I'd like is a GT3 server with all the cars, all the tracks, all the GT3 cars, and then a DTM server with all the tracks that are good for 90s DTM. That'd be a good selection. The old one lap quali. That's what it's all about. What's the pricing like? I think if you at the moment the track's half price. If you just buy one or two GT3 cars, starter pack, and the tracks, I think you can get it all for like 35 quid. Because to be honest, you probably won't want all the content. But you can always buy. You can always buy the. Bloody hell, a bit loose there. They do a premium pack and what have you, which gives you everything. But the main thing is, once you've got all the tracks, that allows you to basically join every server, and then there's normally a car in the selection that's like £1 or something, so that just lets you race. And the thing is, the content in Race Room is pretty polished across the board, so whatever car you buy tends to drive quite nicely. What? Here we go. Here's our lap. It's been a bit of a mess. Where did we get? Well, somehow we qualified first. This is a good way of cheating the first place position, having a 2-lap quali. Oh, here comes another one. It's Sarah, another grid girl. Second place, here we go. As everyone completes their laps, we'll move on down. Are the, even if the 90 TTM cars are on old physics, they're really fun to drive in racing anyway. Don't really make any difference. I don't know. I think the little, the graphic, the UI rev counter might be off. I can't see the steering wheel one though, so I'll just go by engine sound. Don't worry about it. It's a magical red line car. One red line's for everyone else and one's for me. Whichever one makes you go faster is my red line. Let's have a look. Come back to the pits. This mouse does not work on my shorts. Here we go. Fez Fox, of course, he's managed to qualify in first place. Got good qualifying time there. 54 seconds. Then Mad Al in second. We're in third. Tokyo Split fourth. Antoine Jacquet fifth. Here we go. So, welcome to Road America in the Formula C in Project Cars 2 with the Game of Muscle subs and weary travellers that got lost and joined us in the server. Top 3 qualifying position. Let's see how this goes. Could throw something at that driver to put him off maybe. Anything is a valid tactic to get some extra time. Got to put your opponents off. Just got a guy casually waving a flag over there. '16th podium. Well, we'll see, Dandy Highwayman. You've got to get past the brick wall of muscle. We're waiting for someone to ready up here. Grim Pilgrim's left the server. One driver's already given up. It was too much intimidation for them. Don't know what's on the flag. It looks like the circuit layout. Here we go, guys. Lights on the screen. Road America. Welcome, race fans. And it's go, go, go. Got a good launch there, straight up the inside.
Still on your right. Still right. Clear now.
Squeezed a little bit. Whoa! Took a spliff. Calm down, Bob.
Still right.
We'll lose some space. Quite a wide circuit, this. Fez Fox in first, Mad Owl second. We're in third with Toka Spliff right next to us. Could poke him in the face.
On your right rear. Clear.
There we go. We're holding on to it. Hold on to that glorious third position. Oh, we've just been sucked off the circuit by the grass. Oh, Charlie Whiting.
Right side.
Had to slow right down there to get rid of the penalty. Because the grass just pulled us off the track. That gives Toka Spliff a chance to get past us. We'll have to try and get back past him. Hi Rick, hi Dick, welcome to the chat room.
On your right.
He's got the inside here.
Still too wide. Right side. You're clear. Take 2 lengths back.
Oh, not another one. The bots are out in full force tonight. We're going to need to get some kind of auto banner thing. Get on the power, boys. Tractor beam grass. I know. I don't know why it's so strong in this. I know that'd be nice, Neil Riley. I think they are looking at it. Got a car behind us. They are looking at it.
2 lengths back. 1 length behind. 2 lengths behind.
Take that corner sideways. Sucked off by the grassy knoll. Start driving the skip barber this. Yeah, I'd watch out for DKT. He's probably not going to be supported for much
One
longer.
on your right. All right.
Squeezed him a bit there, sorry. Dandy Homer is trying to find a way through. And he gets it. I think he's got a setup here, because look at that. This is the problem with Formula cars. He's either just insanely quick,
2 lengths back.
or he does have some... Oh, we'll see, we'll see. I think I might have been slow through there anyway. Losing ground went to... Thanks, Red Dwarf. Thanks, I need to Kimi Raikkonen you. I know! Wow. I think if you do fixed setup, then you get stuck because you can't change certain basic things. I can't remember, we did it last time and the default setup was messed up. I can't remember what it was, but there was something wrong with it. But yeah, I definitely would do fixed setup. But I don't think you can. It'd be good if you could do fixed setup, but everyone's basically got the same setup as what the admin has set. Why is it going slow now? Did you get a penalty or something? I think he's just chilling out. He's probably helping us draft. He's going to drag us along. Oh, nice one. You used Amazon link. Really appreciate that. A good few pounds if someone buys a Rift after clicking our link. If you click, when people click that Amazon link, it sort of remembers it for the whole day, I think.
Still right.
So,
Clear. 1 length back.
basically,
2 lengths behind.
anything someone buys on Amazon after clicking our link, we get some money, which is
Car
cool.
left. He's clear.
Side by side driving here, it seems quite chilled out there because this track has such quite a lot of space on it. Brainwashed. With fairy washing up liquid, of course. Car wants to understeer here. Oh, cookies. I'm hungry again now. This is like some bizarre chilled out race session here. I don't know what's going on. Let's face it, nothing's got the high intensity action that the Clio Cup brings. And back to food. I'm basically a walking refrigerator. What's Dandy Highwayman doing?
Left side.
He's just flipped his car. How do you even flip your car? What is that, Matt? Oh, we got a car trying to pass us with a draft.
Right side. He's clear.
It's Jesus Christ in front of us.
Left side. Still too wide. Left side. Still left.
Hello, Jesus.
Still there.
Nice and close driving. Should we go for the dive bomb? No. Too far back for the old dive bomb around that. Nice driving by Jesus. Nice and smooth. Six minutes left here. Bashy bollard! Oh, we've got a bollard on the car! Oh! Oh, there we go, it's gone. See, that's why you need VR, so you can look at the bollard that you've attached to the side of your vehicle. That was like Funhouse. Funhouse, it's a whole lot of fun. There's prizes to be won. Get those tokens in the go-karts. Velcro bollard. It's like playing that Stand Out VR player unknown game where you stick ammunition to your body. Oh yeah, well I am trying to move my head less, but when there's a bollard stuck to us, can't help it. Pat Sharp puts his bollard back. Is Pat Sharp still alive? Quality should be alright. It's going through the fat box. Whoa! Whoa! Reading the chat room there. Oh, Antoine Jacquet's catching up with us. Oh no, we've overdone it. Stalled it. Oh, Pastor Maldonado rejoin. Oh no. Ah, total pasta. Self-tip winkled. Oh, we're in the war zone now. We're fighting for 6th place here. What a disaster. Tip winkled. Oh, we're going to have to try and recover some places, otherwise our ranking's going to be tanking. Time for P7, the P7 challenge. Oh, look at this.
Left side.
Total draft.
Left. Car on your left.
I'm coming through.
You're clear. Half length back.
There goes someone's bodywork. Bashy Bollard power. Oh, Antoine Jacquet got past this. We're in 5 now. We're only 7 for a split second. Oh no. Let's hold up the inside here. Oh dear.
1 length behind. 1 on your left.
Oh, he's out of control.
1 left. Still left. Okay, clear.
Fortunately, it's just visual damage.
Still there. On your left. Still there. Left side. Clear.
Oh, 1 minute 40. Whoever's leading the race has a 1 second penalty as well. Watch out. It's like the modified Formula C with no aero on it. Oh, come on, man. SWA Verbal's dirty. SWA dirty block Verbal. Cruising. Oh, come on. You can't just barge me off the circuit, boy.
Clear.
Bit of wheel-to-wheel action there. Do you sleep in a sim rig? Sometimes. Just pushed him into the wall there.
Still on your right. Clear. Car on your right.
Oh, this is the last lap.
Okay, clear.
Yeah, I just got a sponge that will wash over my body.
Left. Still there. Left side.
Rubbing the wheels together.
Still left.
Netcode seems quite good in terms of collision detection when you contacted someone softly there. So good in VR being able to watch the car around you. try and find a way past here. It's going to keep probably destroying our safety rating here, but I'm only tapping him gently.
Right side. Still right. All clear.
Oh, he's gone too wide there. Oh no, you little bastard! That's cheating. That's totally cheating. He walled us so we couldn't get past. Oh, SWA, that's it. Off to the court, off to jail there. Good fun. It's quite nice how you can like knock into people with the Formula C though, like that. As long as it's not with a lot of momentum, it seems okay. Oh, he lost it anyway. Hitler Whiting took him. Paramount of safe driving. This will end in a wall. It did end in a wall, but we got away with it. It was alright in the end. Let's have a look at the results here. It's good fun. I don't think it's... Everyone needs like a setup, the same setup on this. You didn't get a penalty for murdering. That's fine. Hitler Whiting doesn't mind blatant murder. It's all about the track cutting. It's like that episode of Star Trek where what's his face, Wesley Crusher walks on the lawn and he gets death penalty. That's what Charlie Whiting's like in this. Have I tried the M3 GT4? We have, yes, we did. I think Tom's got a concussion, keeps repeating himself. This up on your roof because of you murdering me 3,000 miles per hour. Oh well, it happens. It happens. When does the race finish? We're stuck in race purgatory. There we go. Fez Fox 1, Jesus Christ 2nd, Mad Owl 3rd, Antoine Jacquet in his safety jacket 4th, Dandy Hyman 5th, we came 6th, SWA Verbal 7th, Deficient Gamer 8th, Mark Anthony 9th, and Skull 4F in 10th place. Well done, guys. But on that note, guys, because it's 10:30, I think it's time for bed, to be honest. So I'm going to call it a night tonight, and hopefully we'll be on tomorrow, and I'll catch you guys then. But awesome racing. Thanks for everyone that took part in the races. Had a good time. At least 3 of those races were good. Last 2 were not particularly amazing, but the first couple of races were really good fun. Really enjoyed it. Also, thank you again to the guys that supported us. I think we had 2 sponsors. Scar 3SL sponsored us. Awesome. Bailey Boy donated to us. Awesome. Jim Russell donated to us as well. Awesome. And Guy, whose name I can't say, also sponsored us. So thank you for the support, everybody. I'll catch you guys tomorrow, as I say. Take care. Good night. And happy Christmas to those of you that I don't see you before then. But I'm sure I'll see most of you before then anyway. Bye-bye.